I think today more than 30% young adults are suffering from some symptom or the other related to hyperacidity. They may have epigastric burning, retrosternal chest pain, vomiting, water rash, burps. So these are the various symptoms which are produced by so-called hyperacidity. As the name suggests, it is excessive acid formation in my stomach. The hydrochloric acid in the stomach is on excessive side. Why there is such a rising incidence of hyperacidity? I need not tell you the figures because right from 1970, all the medicines which are related or which are aimed at treating our hyperacidity are on top slot as far as the sales revenue or sales volume is counted. If you see the ads on the media, it itself will show you this problem is really increasing in severity and the qualitatively and quantitatively. So we will see what are the exact etiological factors, because we are not born with the acidity. Now I will tell you by giving you a simple example what exactly starts happening. This is my body. This is the alkaline side of the body. This is the acid side of the body. I have been designed as an alkaline animal. My body pH is 7.4. So the number of alkaline minerals in my body like calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, they are in pretty high quantity in my body to keep my body alkaline. Now what started happening? We started doing chemical farming and my soil has been deprived of its alkaline minerals each and every day. So my today's food, which is coming from the chemical farming, contains far less amount of alkaline minerals. Then I started using herbicides. A glyphosate is a metal chelating agent, as we all know. It deprives the crops from the alkaline minerals further. I started drinking RO water. I started eating white sugar. Then I started consuming refined oil and I started using processed flour. So all these things, my diet is today is containing less and less amount of alkaline minerals. So in this whole process, our body is getting lesser and lesser amount of various alkaline minerals what it is supposed to get from its water and food, and this has put us in a condition what we should call as a hypoalkaline condition. My body is getting lesser and lesser of the alkaline minerals than what my ancestors were getting, and that's why so many of us are suffering from this so-called hyperacidity. In fact, in this I am not talking about the ingestion of various cold drinks we are drinking, the lack of exercise where I am throwing out the various acids through my sweat. These factors are in fact not considered at all. This is just a dietary factor, and that's why many of us who are living a decent life, so-called, are suffering from hyperacidity. So now you will understand why so of us are facing this so-called hyperacidity problem. In fact, I am also habituated to call this as hyperacidity. It's a hypoalkalinity problem. We are suffering from it, as I have told you, due to the sufficient amount of alkaline minerals in my food chain. Food chain includes the food as well as water. My ancestors were drinking spring water which was alkaline in nature, which was very rich in various minerals like calcium and magnesium. Today we are drinking too soft water. On the top of it, many users are using RO treated water, which is not good at all for my body. Calcium, magnesium are one of the key minerals for healthy life. Then my food stuff, as I have told you in the experiment, with the advent of chemical farming, with the advent of this mineral-less soil, is resulting in far inferior quality food stuff. So that food stuff I am eating, which is giving me far less amount of alkaline minerals, and third and most important is the processing food industry. The food processing has gone to such a massive scale today in the world. We are not eating the food in a wholesome condition. We are processing sugarcane or corn in the US to produce white sugar which doesn't contain a single milligram of any alkaline mineral. We are eating peeled potatoes. We are consuming refined oil which doesn't contain a single milligram of alkaline minerals. So all these food habits we have developed in last few decades are just putting all of us in very big problem, because hyperacidity is not as benign as you think. It's just not the hyperacidity. It's the beginning of the whole story. Say it as beginning of the end. Because these alkaline minerals, they are required everywhere. Your sodium, potassium, they required to keep your cellular voltage in proper condition. Calcium, magnesium, they are required for your mitochondrial function and responses or signaling system. You know, zinc is important for immunity, cobalt is required for mitochondrial oxygen transfer, electron transfer, iron is required for your hemoglobin, which is your major oxygen carrying molecule in the body. So these alkaline minerals are the key for the healthy life. So hyperacidity, we are taking it too casually today, which is an unfortunate scenario. As I have told you, this is the beginning of the end. In fact, it is called as the seed bed for various other degenerative disorders. Right from the caries teeth or the osteoporosis, muscle dysfunction, cellular dysfunction leading to metabolic syndrome, which leads to obesity and diabetes. It can lead even to cancer. So all these problems are arising out of this hypoalkalinity. Body is giving me a clear-cut signal about some acid-alkaline imbalance in my body by giving these various so-called hyperacidotic symptoms. So what should I do? I should correct the imbalance by increasing my alkaline mineral content in the food or water chain. But what am I doing at present? At present, we are prescribing various medicines which are supposed to suppress your acid production in the stomach. So this is like giving the band-aid treatment or the symptomatic treatment. The symptomatically patients are happy because their acid production goes down. Now here 3-4 things are happening. You are not correcting your hypoalkaline state. So as I have told you already, you are prone to various problems in the future. Second thing, I am just disrespecting the body design. My stomach, the acid in the stomach has not many functions allocated to it by the God. I am forgetting all of them and I am suppressing this acid production in my stomach. So by suppressing this acid production, my protein digestion is of far inferior quality and all the bad bacteria are killed by the stomach acid. This function is also hampered. Vitamin B12 activation factor, it's activated in acidic pH. That doesn't happen. All the minerals, alkaline minerals, are better absorbed in acidic media. So we are losing that medium in the stomach. We are creating so many problems by giving this current treatment. And in fact, we are not correcting as we don't go to the root cause. We are just giving the band-aid therapy to the person or a patient, and that is going to lead him to the more serious problem in the future. Now we will see how to deal with this hyperacidity problem, or correct phrase will be hypoalkalinity problem. As the name itself suggests, now once you change the name of this hypoalkalinity problem, you should improve the alkaline mineral intake in your diet. So first thing, drinking alkaline water. Second thing is the alkalizing food. What is alkalizing food? There are many misconceptions. All the fruits, vegetables, sprouts, they makes you alkaline. So my diet, the 90% of 80% of my diet should come from things which are coming from the nature. Today we are taking less of them, we are having more of the factory made food, and this is putting me into the acidic condition. Exercising person is sweating out the acidic sweat that is also giving him the sufficient room to maintain his or her alkalinity. Sitting in the AC for 24 hours, not doing exercise is also a very big enemy of the hyperacidity problem. So, as I have told you, drink lot of alkaline water. You should have a very high quantity of alkalizing, minimum salt, then processed flour, RO water. If you have, don't use RO water. Fourth thing is refined oil, which is zero in alkaline minerals. Don't consume it. And fifth and most important is white sugar. So avoid all these things. Keep them to the minimum in your lifestyle. Your body will be in much better shape, health-wise, and what the future problem you may develop due to hyperacid, you may get away with these steps.